So I was playing a blitz the other day, and I play white. My opponent plays Caro-Kann, and he plays the variation where he takes the pawn in e4. So I take back, knight f6, take. This is all theory. So I go on with d4, normal moves here, bishop d3, and a castle, and my opponent just played bishop to e6. Both players are just developing pieces. Now, the point of this video is, after playing c4, knight d7, queen c2, I'm attacking the pawn in h7, so my opponent obviously plays h6. Rook e1, rook c8, plays the rooks on an open file, developing the bishop, he plays b5, I push the pawn. Pretty normal game. So the point of this video is, and I'm getting there, rook to e8, and now, in this position, I play knight h4. Now, this is an inaccuracy, and I lose the advantage. It's still equal, but I've lost the advantage. My idea behind this move was to simply play bishop to f5, and then bring the queen somewhere this side, and put more and more pressure over e6, and if the black player ever takes me, then I can take back with the knight, and the knight is very well placed in f5, at least according to my opinion. That's actually not a good move though. The best move here was bishop to h7, which I didn't consider even because it felt completely useless. However, this is the takeaway of this video. The king now goes to an unsafe square, and this is very important. King to h8, for example, now I play bishop e4, attacking this pawn, and of course the bishop is not going to defend it, because when you take, the c5 pawn is a passed pawn. So in this position, the knight goes back to defend the pawn, and now I can play queen to c1. And what's happening now? I've got double attack on this pawn. The king can't move to h7 to protect it further. Black will either have to play g5, which is horrible. It does prevent me from getting there, but now there's many holes around the opponent king, and I can just play h4 anyway. So in this position now, any move, let's say a4, you're just gonna take the pawn for free in h6. This cannot be taken back, because otherwise it's gonna be a mate in 7. This is check. It goes pretty much like this. And back in this position, one last thing that has to be mentioned is that why do I need to play bishop to h7 first? Why can I not just play queen to c1 and already go for the pawn in h6? Well, the king is not in h8, meaning that you would play that move and it wouldn't be with check. So if black plays any move, let's say a4, and you take, queen goes to h6, but now f5. It just stops everything because queen h6 doesn't come with check. So this is the lesson of the day. Sometimes you do have a battery between queen and bishop, but the bishop is in front of the queen. Maybe this check could be very useful to place the king on a less pleasant square, then retreat the bishop and transfer the battery with another bishop.